Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Monday, 18th day of September, 27th day of Elul. That means we're getting very close to Rosh Hashanah. A special thing that you'll need to know for this year, 2017, and that is for Erev Rosh Hashanah. This is both for Jews who live in America, outside, diaspora, anywhere outside of Israel, and also for the Jews living in Israel. And that is that we're coming upon, of course, 2 days of Rosh Hashanah. They're going to be Thursday and Friday, beginning on Wednesday night, and they're coming right up against Shabbos. And that's happening everywhere that Jews live. And that's going to make for the halacha called the Eruv Tavshilin. If you already totally know how Eruv Tavshilin works, then I guess you could turn me off right now. But here's a quick review. We should all learn the quick review, and here it goes. Basically, it works like this. Whenever Shabbos follows directly after a Yom Tov, like it's going to do now, we're going to have Yom Tov on Thursday, Friday, and then right into Shabbos, there is a problem. The problem that develops is that on Friday, you're going to want to prepare certain cooking for Shabbos. You know you can cook on Yom Tov without turning the fire on and off, just lowering it and raising it. So you would want to set up in some permissible way your chalent on Friday afternoon for Shabbos. The problem is that on Yom Tov, you're not allowed to prepare for Shabbos. So how do you get things like your chalent going, or even light your candles on Friday afternoon before Shabbos hits, when you're not allowed to prepare on Yom Tov for Shabbos? That's where the laws of Eruv Tavshilin come in. The gist of how Eruv Tavshilin works is like this. You do some kind of ceremonial cooking that happens on Erev Rosh Hashanah on Wednesday, and that ceremonial cooking prepares for Shabbos. Okay, and in the Eruv Tavshilin, you prepare two foods that you're going to end up eating on Shabbos. So your main cooking, ceremoniously anyway, has happened on Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday. So it could be like a hard-boiled egg and a matzah or something like that, or a piece of chicken and a matzah or something like that. They are your cooking for Shabbos done on Wednesday afternoon. And then, technically speaking, legalistically speaking, on Friday afternoon, you just add a little bit to that. So when you do your preparing or your chalent or your candle lighting on Friday for Shabbos, they are really just an addendum to something that you already did on Wednesday. Because on Wednesday you prepared, legalistically speaking, all of your cooking for Shabbos. And now you're doing just a little touch-up of Wednesday's work on Friday afternoon. And hence, this is like a legal loophole, and because of this legal loophole, whatever cooking you do or candlelighting you do on Friday in preparation for Shabbos has really all happened on Wednesday afternoon, and this is just touch-up of your Wednesday afternoon work. That's the gist of how Eruv Tavshilin works. So, on Wednesday, there will be a special formula that you read out of your siddur or machzor, because it's Rosh Hashanah, and it basically tells you to take these two foods like a matzah and a hard-boiled egg or something like that, and hold them in your hand and say that with this Eruv, I'm going to just do a little bit of touching up on Friday afternoon, even though it's technically going to be a whole challenge, and that's going to mean that I've already done most of my technical cooking on Wednesday. Just going to add to a little bit on Friday, and therefore it's not really considered yontif preparing for Shabbos. That's the gist of Eruv Tavshilin, and then you should eat that matzah and that hard-boiled egg or whatever foods it was. Those are suggested items. Then you eat them on Shabbos, and everything turns out good. What if you forget to do an Eruv Tavshilin? Well, a lot of people, when they say the Eruv Tavshilin, say this is for me and for everyone who lives in this city. So technically speaking, if you forgot, you might be able to rely on the Eruv Tavshilin of others who remembered to do it. But it is good to try to remember to do your own. That is the best way to take care of business. I may have missed a detail here or there, but that's the gist of how Eruv Tavshilin works. Now go learn more about it. Ask your rabbi about any details you want to add to it. You're now partially educated, quickly educated on some of the basics on Eruv Tavshilin. But that's not our last law before Rosh Hashanah. We'll try and give another one to you on Tuesday and on Wednesday. And a warning that the fast of Gedalia, which usually happens on the day after Rosh Hashanah, can't happen the day after Rosh Hashanah this year, which is Shabbos, so it's going to be pushed off to Sunday, and we'll discuss that more as we get closer to it. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye, and may you all be inscribed for a ksiva v'chsima tova, a good gebench jar, like they say in Yiddish, a good, happy, and healthy new year. But log on again twice more before Rosh Hashanah. Bye-bye.